Hi, my name's Tonya, and I'm a staff member at Women at the Well. When I came to Women at the Well, I was so hopeless and broken and addicted to opiates, but a lot of my problem was I feel like I had had an abortion at 19, and I wasn't raised that way, and I felt like a murderer, and because I took my child's life. And years later, in my early 30s, my son and his best friend, I allowed them to drink at my home. And I went to bed and went to sleep, and my son's best friend left, and he had a car accident and he died. So, there again, those feelings of being a murderer were just, reinforced. And so, my drug addiction at that time just was totally out of control. And I managed for a little bit longer, but then I had to do something. And so I came to Women at the Well. And after being at Women at the Well, I was introduced to creative evangelism. And I'm so thankful for creative evangelism. Um, I was raised in a Christian home, and I had been told truth my whole life. I had heard it, but I didn't believe it. And I was asked to write some realities and some truths. And I did not believe what I wrote. I just wrote it because I had to. But as I began to speak that truth, I began to believe it. And then I was asked to make a cardboard sign for a cardboard testimony. And so I prayed and I said, okay, Lord, everybody has addicted and depressed and all these things, raped and ridiculed and all these things that I've been through. So I said, I want something that speaks for me. And he said clearly, I took a life is what needs to be on your sign. And the other side said, he gave me his. And for me, creative evangelism is where I found freedom and where I learned to speak truth. And I'm so thankful for Jim and Vicki Gross and for creative evangelism. And now I get to teach ladies. I get to be their leader. And to God be all the glory.